because it is National Pizza Month. And to celebrate, we are jump-starting your weekend at a Streeterville pizzeria that was recently ranked the 6th best in America by a prestigious Italian guide.
That's a pretty big deal.
Honestly, it is.
It really is. Our Lauren Victory is at Robert's Pizza, and she's going to talk about why it's so good. Good morning, Lauren.
Good morning, Dana and Jackie. Yeah, rain or shine, 6 a.m., 6 p.m., any time of the night. I think, at least for me, I could eat pizza. And we told the folks here at Robert's Pizza and Dough Company, can you just get like 1 or 2 pizzas ready for, you know, around 6:45? Look what they made us in a half an hour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pizzas and this entire spread here. I'm here with Robert Garvey, who's co-owner of the restaurant, and they were just saying how you have been awarded some big awards for your dough and your pizza.
Yes, we've been very humbled, to say the least. So there's an organization from Naples, Italy called 50 Top Pizza, and they rank pizzas all around the world. And this year they did a ranking of the U.S. pizzas, and we came in number 6 of the top 50. And then they invited us to Naples, Italy, just a couple of weeks ago for the top pizza, 100 pizzas of the world, and we came in at 26, which is an amazing honor.
That must make you feel really good, because I was reading about your bio. You're not even a chef by trade.
By trade, that is true. I'm a playwright, a marine engineer. My wife and I, we managed a hotel for quite a while. So we have a pretty eclectic background. But you know, all of that goes into making this restaurant really work. All that experience, particularly the theater, because at the end of the day, the restaurant business is about entertainment.
I will say you're good at putting on a show here. I did want to note that it's not just pizza that you make deliciously. You were telling me about your French toast.
So on the weekends, we do brunch from 11 to 2 on Saturday and Sunday, and we do Slagle Farm eggs. We have eggs, omelets. We have eggs on pizza. We have our pizzas. But the real star of the show for me, and my favorite item on the brunch menu, is our French toast. I take our pizza dough and we bake it off into Dutch oven loaves, slice it up for the French toast, and then we serve it with fresh cream berries and Vermont maple syrup. I have to have that every weekend. I have that plate.
Man, it sounds delicious. And we do want to note for Jackie, because I know she's going to ask me, you have gluten-free pizza here?
Yes, we do. And we use an Italian flour from Caputo.
This one?
And we make it fresh every day. And people it's a great pizza. A lot of our guests just absolutely love it. And they're just so happy to find a gluten-free product that really tastes like a pizza, and it's really terrific.
Awesome. All right, well, Robert Garvey will be checking in with you all morning. We're going to get a look at how you make some of your famous dough. And for now, we'll send it back to you in the newsroom, wishing that you had smell-o-vision.
Oh. Yes. Yeah, Lauren, I had heard that they had such a good gluten-free pizza, which is very hard to find. And I think the next question for you is whether you can somehow get that pizza delivered here by the end of the show this morning, because that would be really nice.
It looks amazing.
I'll work on it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. It's close by, so, you know, I don't know if somebody can make.
Well, it is National Pizza Month, and to celebrate, we are jump-starting your weekend at a Streeterville pizzeria that was recently ranked the 6th best in America by a prestigious Italian guide. So you know, they know what they're talking about. Our Lauren Victory is at Robert's Pizza with so much more information on what they make there, and also this great acknowledgement, Lauren.
Yeah, they're really proud of that award, and I've got my gloves back on because they're letting me help make some pizza, probably for our own consumption, not for any customers. But first I want to show you, we're going to be making the Rita sausage pizza, and listen to this crunch. You know it's good. It's created by Robert Garvey, who's co-owner of Robert's Pizza and Dough Company. And what's the first step of making the Rita sausage?
So
named after your mother, by the way.
This is named after my mom. My mom was Italian. She loved a great margarita pizza. So this is a real classic. We're going to start with some fresh basil and just sprinkle that over the pie. Just take a little bit like this and just kind of try and sprinkle it kind of evenly.
All right.
Around. There you go.
And then
that's good. Then we're going to put on about 12 pieces of this Italian buffalo mozzarella. Once again, spreading and starting at the outside edge of the in the sauce though, but around the outside of the pizza.
Okay.
Because when you put ingredients on, most people kind of focus on the center, and then everything moves to the center. So one of the tricks for young pizza makers is to make sure you're dressing the outside of the pizza before you get to the inside.
That is a hot tip. And you were saying these tomatoes you're really proud of.
Yeah, so this is really what makes this pizza special. I take a fresh plum tomato and we slow roast this for about 3 or 4 hours.
Wow.
And it caramelizes the natural sugars in the tomato, and it really changes the flavor of the sauce. It's such a great margarita pizza.
And you were mentioning it's important to put the basil on the bottom. Why?
Because that way it won't burn it. So if you leave it on top and you put it in the oven, it will burn it. This way it's covered up nicely by the ingredients, so when you take your first bite, you get that fresh basil flavor, which is really nice.
All right.
And then we have our sausage. We use Schlegel Farm pork, and we make our own sausage. And again, we just sprinkle about 12 pieces of this around the pie.
Oops, I have some big globs there. And then how long is this cooked for?
I bake at 650 degrees for about 6 to 8 minutes, and I get a nice crispy, chewy crust. And it's a nice firm crust. And as they say, no flop. It kind of holds itself nicely when you pick up the slice, which is great.
And then our last step.
And then the last thing is a little bit of shredded mozzarella, and just grab kind of a handful, about that much, and sprinkle it over the top.
There you go this way. Okay, and one last question for you. You said 650 degrees, but you started testing these out in your home kitchen. So how did you get a home kitchen oven that hot?
Well, I tweaked the thermostat a little bit, and I have a gas-fired convection oven at home, and you're able to adjust the thermostat on a little bit. So I just brought the temperature up from 550 to a little bit more than 6. To get a pizza, you need at least 600 degrees to get a pizza to look like that.
All right. Well, let's go put these in, and then we'll check in just a little bit. Woohoo!
Okay, let's go.
See you later, Dana.
Oh my gosh, have so much fun. I'm so envious, and I hope to stop in there someday. And we are jump-starting your Friday morning with some pizza.
Yeah, Robert's Pizza and Dough Company serves handcrafted thin crust artisan pies. And next Saturday, it's actually hosting its 5th annual Howleen event for dogs and their owners. That is Howloween.
Howloween.
Anyway, Lauren, Victor, take it away in Streeterville.
Hi, Jackie and Dana. Yeah, they're certainly into the theme. Before I get to the cute doggies that are here, I want to bring in Katie Derry, who's going to tell us about those themed Halloween cocktails. So what do we have here?
So we have a pumpkin espresso martini, my personal favorite, a Bloody Maria with Gratona tequila, and then a Boo Berry daiquiri and a Mad Hatter.
All right, and here we have some friends here who will be back next Saturday. Woohoo! Wow, you're just leading the way there, showing off our little doggies that we have here for the Halloween. Katie, what's the Halloween event all about?
So we're going to have a little pet parade from 2 to 4. Dress up your dogs, your cats, whatever you want to bring. We have prizes for most creative costume, most scariest, cutest costume as well. There's going to be photos and a lot of fun specials and drinks.
And certainly a lot of pizza.
And certainly a lot of pizza. And brunch as well.
And I hear that Precious over here is not allowed to eat the pizza, right?
She's not. Precious is a star. She always dresses up as one of our staff members every year. So.
Staff members. I love that. Okay. What kind of food specials will be next week?
We have our famous acorn squash pizza that we bring back every season. Everybody loves that. And right now we have a roasted sweet potato pizza as well.
Okay, and of course, anytime the weather allows, you're always a dog-friendly
always
patio.
Outside, yes, absolutely.
Awesome. Okay, and what is your favorite part about the Halloween event? 5th year now?
5th year?
Yeah.
I love just seeing the creativeness. I mean, people really get crazy with it. It's pretty awesome.
What's the craziest costume you've seen?
I saw somebody dress up their dog as like the Mario like flower that kind of comes out of the ground, and they carried it around in a cart. It was highly impressive.
Okay. Precious, what are you going to be this Halloween?
She's going to try to go back as Katie again.
Okay.
I'm honored.
Oh, as you. Oh, perfect. Okay, so we will see Precious dressed up as Katie here. All right. This is awesome. We've had an awesome morning eating and making pizza. We've seen the dogs, and of course we've seen those lovely themed cocktails. We'll send it back to you guys in the newsroom. What a fun Pizza Friday.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't want a Pizza Friday? And I also love that the dog was like leading Lauren around. Dog's like, let me take you someplace. I got some things to show you.
Thanks, Lauren.